Hello and welcome everyone to the Forgotten City. I am underneath the Temple of Demeter, and there's a guy down here who's just been chilling down here. Ask the old man if he has seen Kabosh. How do we know this isn't Kabosh himself?
Join me by the fire.
All right, yes. All right, let's talk.
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
I'm Ravager.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you. Tell me, what brings you all the way down here?
I am looking for a plaque that was removed from the obelisk.
Ah, yes, that cursed thing. I know exactly where it is. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The one thing I long for above all else before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
Yes, Pluto.
Excellent. I see you are indeed quite astute. Very few come to that realization before their time in the sun is over. Now, will you join me in a friendly Socratic dialogue?
I will do my best, sure.
Wonderful. Then let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
I would say yes.
And to what extent? In every situation?
I would say in most situations, I guess.
So, you're not entirely confident. That is quite sensible. Indeed, I'm reminded of something Socrates once said. To paraphrase, better to know that you know nothing than to know nothing and think that you know. It is because knowledgeable people have learned enough to know they know very little in the broader scheme of things. You see, out there in the world, being uncertain about right and wrong was acceptable because our mistakes rarely had consequences. So we would tell lies and bend rules and turn a blind eye and rationalize, and yet still find a way to think of ourselves as good people. But under the Golden Rule, morality matters. The slightest wrongdoing could result in a mass execution. So to navigate this maze, we would have to be certain about the difference between right and wrong. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, it also depends on your definition. Yeah, whose version of right and wrong, exactly.
That is an excellent question, and it leads directly to my next line of inquiry. So let me ask you this. Is there one system of morality which is always perfectly correct, which you could follow in every situation and always do the right thing?
I believe so, yes.
Let me guess. Is it yours?
No, it's not mine. It's not my version of reality, it's the Bible's, but I mean, I guess I can't say that. I don't know what to I'll just say no, I guess.
And that's a credit to you. It is the mark of a civilized person to change their position when presented with a superior argument.
I want to change my answer, that's funny. Okay, well, what's your point?
My point is this. I don't think anyone alive truly knows any hard and fast rules about right and wrong.
Well, yes, there is. I believe the Bible tells us what's right and wrong. So, I mean, if you have something to fall back on, then you know, like men's rules and laws can change all the time. So you can't say, well, that's wrong because it's against the law, because laws can change. So there has to be something that is definite that never changes that you can say that is why it's right and wrong, because that does not change. But I'm not sure about that. What about do not kill? Yeah, I'll just say fair point.
If there is one thing I have observed about rules, it is that virtuous people do not need them, and evil people will always find a way around them. And so we must accept our limitations, and the sad truth that no human society will ever achieve the utopia for which it strives. In mathematics, we would call it an asymptote, a line that can be approached but never reached. Because the only way to create a utopia is with the ever-present threat of force, such as the Golden Rule. This and no other is the root from which a tyrant springs when he first appears as a protector. And life under tyranny is no utopia at all.
Okay, yeah, I agree. Life under tyranny is no utopia. I agree.
I'm glad to hear that. In any case, thank you for humoring an old man. I would be happy to answer your questions.
Okay, where's the plaque, please?
You seek the plaque bearing the Egyptian inscription?
Yes.
It is a cursed object, and I would be happy to give it to you if Kabash had not already taken it.
Okay, well then where's Kabash?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek. The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the Shrine of Persephone became the Shrine of Proserpina. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades, they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
Okay, well, I'm with you so far.
However, there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me, and it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
What did the plaque say?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern to lay them to rest. We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting our heritage. But it turns out this game has been going on much longer than any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
Okay, well, what is in there?
There are certain things you must see for yourself. Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
Okie dokie. I'm curious who you are. What's your story?
You mean, how did I end up living alone in this cave with nothing but these relics of the past for company? It's a long story.
Okay, I can trim it down. I'm listening.
I was a quarrelsome young man. At 19, I left Corinth for Rome to study rhetoric at one of her finest academies, so I could argue more forcefully. Back then, I used to enjoy verbally sparring with everyone I could, and I was good. One night, I found myself in a tavern in an argument with a drunk mercenary. It became heated. He drew a gladius, and I won the argument, but lost my life. I woke up on the banks of the Styx at a campfire opposite Karen. Of course, I tried to persuade her to let me return, but even with all my skill, I failed. I settled in, made friends, and learned what I could, quickly realizing our little community faced certain death under the Golden Rule. So I began looking for a place to hide underground. Fortunately, I found this place waiting for me. You see, I was not the first to take refuge here. I returned to my friends above, persuaded them to join me, and 12 of us descended for the last time to live out our days hidden from Hades' tyranny.
So you can just hide from a god that's not much of a god. Okay. Why can't you return to the surface?
My generation was wiped out, turned to gold many years ago. My friends and I were able to avoid the same fate by hiding down here. I think it's safest to assume that if I was to return, Hades would realize that his furies hadn't finished the job, and he'd send them after me again.
Why can't you tell me your name?
I fear that if you were to utter my name in the city, even by mistake, that Hades would hear you and know I am still alive.
Okay, makes sense. How have you survived down here, though?
Living in darkness is not without its challenges. The first challenge is diet. Fortunately, I found that eating fresh fish provides most of the nutrients I need. And sometimes, when there are Greek people living up above, I surface at night and salvage the offerings they've left in the temple of Demeter. The greater challenge is the isolation. So I like to imagine arguments, where I argue both sides. But, like so many things in life, arguments are better with a partner.
Where's everyone else?
I'm afraid I am the only one left. There were 12 of us in the beginning, but one by one, my friends passed away. Some from malnutrition, others from madness and despair. It has been lonely. Before my unexpected visit from Kabash some weeks ago, I'd not seen another person in many, many years.
All right, on my way.
Chat, but please.
All right, I won't tell anyone about your secret about living down here. Is this a chest with stuff? No, it's not. Okay. All right, so Catacombs. I need to go that way. I'm curious how he says he catches fish. Maybe I'm not curious how he catches them. All right. Into the Catacombs we go. Let me pull up my bow just in case I need it. You never know. Friend of the philosopher. Oh, yeah, these are his friends. That's sad. They all died. But hey, at least they didn't get turned into golden statues. Why is Kabash even hiding in the catacombs? That's really creepy, if you ask me. Nothing there. Kabash, I just need your plaque. You can stay down here. I don't really care. I just need that Egyptian plaque. Please. Buddy? Buddy, old pal. I know you don't know who I am, but we're totally pals. We grew up together. Do you remember me, Kabash? Ooh, there's even statues down here. Locked from the other side. Okay. What the? Over here, stupid statue guy. Ooh, that was creepy, man. I heard him give me a creepy growl. Ooh, like, is he just a normal? He doesn't look emaciated like all the other ones do. Maybe it's because, well, I mean, the other ones were emaciated, I guess, because, what's-her-face was peeling the gold off of them, which was really creepy. I think you're an actual statue. You don't look to be moving. Okay, what's through here? More statues. Fun, fun. How many of you are alive? Okay, you're alive. Let's see if I can hit you from here. Oh, wow, that's got a crazy drop off. Okay, you're solidified. Any of you guys moving around? Hello? Anybody? I don't like you growling like that. That's just weird. Okay, how does that not? Nope. Stay away from me! Jeez. Ooh, yeah, there's Egyptian statues down here. Wow. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was saying they built over everything. That's so stupid. Like, why would they build over this? It's very strange. Another Egyptian statue. Anubis, I guess. Okay, there's another one. Oh, no, that was just trick of the light. So are these, like, I still don't know why these random people are being turned into statues. Ooh, Egyptian plaque. I can't grab that? So that's an Egyptian plaque saying the same thing. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. I think you're alive. Why does it take multiple arrows? Oh, come on. Sniping skills! Get him while I'm falling! Oh, darn it. Didn't really work. Come on! Turn into gold! There you go. So, oh gosh. So I wonder, because he's saying, the philosopher said Hades and Pluto are pretty much one and the same. So I wonder if it's the same thing with the Egyptian gods, because I'm sure the Egyptian gods have some sort of god of death or something, or the underworld. So, because that Egyptian plaque said the same thing as all the other ones. Are you alive? Yes. There we go. Dude, this is like a stealth run, man. Oh, and you're alive too. Any more? Statue of Aker, an Egyptian deity said to guard against the evil spirits and welcome the dead to the underworld. Yep. Alright, anybody moving? Any of these statues alive? Want to come running at me? Hopefully not. Is that you, whatever your name is? Kabosh? Is that you, buddy?
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm Ravager. Who are you?
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors,
Do I look Greek or Roman?
Trousers, boots. Curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
I'm here to loot and pillage your Egyptian god. No, I'm looking for an Egyptian plaque, but I know it's gonna sound bad.
To what end?
I would like it to return it to the obelisk. I don't think he's gonna be happy about that.
That is
Oh.
welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman, are you? I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Sweet. All right, I got it. Okay, cool. Take item. Thanks.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The fourth plaque. You know about that?
Indeed, I have it right here.
Oh.
I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
Okay, can I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
And what is that?
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
It's the underworld. The Duat. Ooh, yeah, archaeologist insight. The Duat?
Indeed. And I see you know our history. This is the Duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
Yes, they all did that, and you know what? I bet if we went even further back, the Egyptians did that to some other religion, maybe, possibly. You guys are all worshiping and hating the same gods and stuff. Yeah, I can see why you'd be unhappy with the Greeks and Romans.
I am glad to hear it, which brings me to this other, fourth plaque. It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us, and that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed, thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris's name.
I really need that. Do it and I'll kill you, please. Yeah. Alright, please don't. Let me just try it this way.
You are too late. It is done.
And there we go. What a jerk. Ooh, venture beneath the Egyptian underworld. I wish you hadn't done that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go in after it.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
Yeah, first I have some questions.
If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
What do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld? Perhaps it is infinite darkness. Perhaps it is the lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I know is it would be unwise to venture down there.
Yeah, perhaps.
Most unwise.
And I noticed he has a bow. How did he get a bow? Did he not? Maybe that rule about, oh, no weapons, maybe that wasn't a thing when he came down here? All right, well, I'm off.
Be gone from the... Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
Yep. Definitely.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat.
We've had this conversation before. I'll find a way back up. Later. All right. It's not even that far. Look at that. It's like not even that far. It's like 10 feet. Hey, buddy. You can see me, I'm sure. All right. Well, I got the fourth plaque. Well, hold on. I still need one more, though, right? Yeah, I still need the Greek plaque. All right. Well, I'm probably going to need my bow. There's even golden statues down here. Interesting. All right. Well, let's see. What is this? Yeah, this is ancient Sumerian statue. Yep. See, like they've all done it. Yeah, they're all like copying and overwriting and all that stuff. Trying to erase everybody's heritage. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, it's just the light. I was like, ooh, it's green. I can't even go over there. Okay, that's weird. Are there any more of those creepy alive statues that want to kill me? Okay, you're pointing the way down, or the way that way. Okay. I wonder where the Greek plaque would be. Alright, let's keep moving. What is this? Oh, hello! Oh, man, barely. So quick on my feet. Unless there's one coming. Okay, yeah, that would be funny. What? Okay, it's filling up with water now. What is that gonna do? Can I step on this again? So what did that do? Can I, like, go up where the... Oh, it was just like up here for some reason. Why was there a trap in here? Is there like an eroded set of barricades? It looks like these Sumerians are trying to defend themselves from something. Yeah, it does look like there was a war zone here. I mean, everything is broken down. I'm assuming the Sumerians were trying to protect them from their whatever god of the underworld, probably. So far, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, another trap, probably. Let's go ahead and trip it and see what happens. Maybe I can just go up that way. Okay, let's step on it. Okay, what happens? Oh, yeah, oh, that home. That made me jump. That made me jump. Jeez. Okay, so what is that gonna do? Yeah. It's filling up with water. Do I want that? I can't go over there. That's weird. I'm assuming that's a good thing, maybe? Like, do I want to trip all these? How much you want to bet there's gonna be a boulder rolling down this way? Oh, whoop.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise. You will die here.
How did you even get down here? That's interesting. There's no need for this to end in violence.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege, but you persisted. You have undermined and dishonored the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. Heck yeah, the truth can stand up to any point of criticism. So if this is the truth, then, you know, I mean, don't you want to know what the truth is?
Then you admit it. You wish to destroy the sacred beliefs of my people. I will not allow this.
So you admit that what you believe is a lie.
Great hardship to live good lives, so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
It's going around, you know, don't worry about it. Yeah, honestly, isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Okay, even if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't the important thing they motivated you to live good lives? Or if you were only good in life because you expected a reward, were you really a good person? I'm going to do this one.
Perhaps there is some truth in that. What is your point?
Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters most, just because you found out some of you were misled?
You are persuasive. Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Good on you, Kabosh. Where even was he? Like, I didn't even see him. All right, what is this gonna do? Is there gonna be another boulder? 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 Where was the boulder? I didn't even... Oh gosh, are you moving? No, you're not moving. I'm so jumpy. Okay, yeah, now it's filling up. Let's go. Maybe you know what? I bet I had to do that so I could maybe... Is that him? Wow, yeah, he's way up there. Okay. So there's like, is this even under the underworld? Because like I can just climb up and then I'm, okay, whatever. I think this is just an extension of the underworld, to be honest. I don't really think this is the underworld or whatever it's called, whatever the name of it is. All right, yeah, see, here we go. I'm back. And this is where he had those things locked. Oh, hey, arrows. I need some more arrows. All right, I am back. Back underneath the Temple of Demeter. Hey, I found your friend.
You've returned.
Can I tell him what happened?
Good to see you again, friend. Did you find what you need?
No, I cannot. Okay.
I enjoyed our...
I did find what I needed. Now I just need to find the fourth plaque. The Greek one. All right, and I wonder if I should tell Georgios who's under here. Probably not, because I did tell him I wouldn't say anything, so what? I don't even know what I should say. I'll just be like, I can't tell you what's under there, because I've been sworn to secrecy. Man, so we've learned a lot these last couple episodes. So, man, I honestly kind of thought we would have finished the game by now. This game just keeps going, which is awesome. So, yeah, I think this is a good time to end the episode. Guys, thank you for watching, and I will see everybody in the next episode.